I'm outside over here at Wire Road Brewing, hanging out with Andy and Carrie. Guys, thanks for having me. How are you?
Good. Fantastic.
Well, I'm excited to be here and learn a little bit about the story of Wire Road. So tell me about the history of this place and kind of about the name.
Okay. In this area, there is a lot of history with Wilson Creek Battlefield, Trail of Tears. Took us probably 6 months to come up with a name. Jeff had mentioned some history of this area, and Andy's dad, John, over at Show Me, was the same way as far as history, and they both just about simultaneously came up with Wire Road because it was a telegraph, kind of a communication line that runs up from Rolla. The part that we concentrate on is up in Arkansas towards Fayetteville. And along this, I mean, there's a lot of history. There's stuff, the travel route through the Civil War, a lot of folklore along it. So it's good. We do it's called Legends and Lore out here. We do it every other month.
Okay.
And have a gentleman that comes out and talks about the history, and it was well attended.
Absolutely. Well, and history is so important here in the Ozarks to a lot of people.
Sure.
Okay, so something that you guys do really well is your beers, and you've got lots of stuff on tap. So tell me about what we've got here on the table.
Well, we've got a variety, we try to have a full variety here of something for everybody. So we've got our hazy IPA, we've got our oatmeal stout, our ESB, we've got a New Zealand Pilsner, and we've got just something for everyone here.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. How do you guys come up with the different beers that you choose to put on tap?
Well, it's just, there's a lot of different styles out there, and I want to try and take advantage of, putting as many of those out there as I can.
Yeah, yeah.
Andy is one of the most humble people in the world and doesn't like to, I'm not even saying tooting his horn, but his goal here was to have something on the board that everybody likes. And we have multiple people that try a flight, like them all, try another flight, like those, and having 18 to 19 beers on tap, we call him he's a genius back there. He does a really good job. Him and Ryan are top notch. Yeah,
absolutely. So you guys don't just have beers though, you've got wine, seltzers, and coffee as well. So tell me about that.
So, honestly, the wine slushies were in our original business plan. These guys love it when we mess up the back end of the house with all of our wine drippings. But it did take, last summer, it took a load off of the pressure of beer sales. When we started selling the wine slushies, we went from about 3% wine sales to like 12 or 13. The coffee we intended to start from the beginning. We partner with Copper Canyon, which is up the road here in Battlefield. We will have our morning food truck back. We lost our breakfast food truck. We actually purchased it, so one of these days you'll see it'll resemble the old backyard carnivore, but it'll be called Fork in the Road.
Okay, so speaking of food trucks, Carrie, you guys really focus on your experience here when people come and visit Wire Road. So tell me a little bit about that with your food trucks and the live music and more.
So, ironically, being 417 named us the best brewery experience in this area, and there's so many other really good breweries, but I think part of the separation for us is having this big backyard with the trees. People that don't want to be, they'll see the parking lot full, but you can go towards the back of the beer garden, sit by yourself with people that bring in tables, chairs, they bring their own stuff in. And as far as, being here, feeling like you're in your backyard, getting to have a good beer, the music, we have usually twice a week. We originally were going to do twice a month, but there's such good entertainment in this area, and people really like to come out and listen. It holds them here, drinking beer, having a good time, just mixing and mingling. So it's been, the experience for us is the same. This has been my favorite job. I mean, it's hard work, but it's great work.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, the experience here really is unmatched. So also, I know you guys have big plans for an expansion, so tease that for me.
Okay, we did acquire 3.5 acres next door here to the east. And the plan, we're gonna have some rental space over there. It's going to be adult only. Another big water feature. Be able to drink your beer along the water feature. It'll have more of a stream look to it. But yeah, have gazebo over here, maybe a big deck over at a different place and another covered area. Originally we were going to put a big pavilion, but I think we're starting to think that people really like their own personal space in these beer gardens. So I'm excited, and I think it'll be a jaw dropper for people over there. I think they'll have a really good time.
Yeah, that gets me excited as well. Excited to see where that goes. Now, also, you guys have an event coming up on June 17th. Tell me what that's all about.
So this is our first big thing to try to put together as Wire Road. We've partnered with some businesses here in town, and we're going to raise funds for lost and found grief counseling, which is close to a lot of us
Sure.
in here in town. It's been a really good thing. We've got, right now I think we've got 14 breweries committed to come. We've got some vendors, we've got some food trucks, got some great live music. We have Brian Pitts, he plays out here quite a bit. And then we've got the Legendary Behaviors. It's a little more rock and roll.
Okay.
And then a group from Northwest Arkansas called the Uncrowned Kings. They're coming, so it'll be a great day. Good beer, good food. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, sounds like a really good event. All right, guys, if people want more information about anything we've talked about or want to come and check out Wire Road, how do they get more information?
Our website, also Facebook, we update that all the time. And then the Solstice Fest, that's the name of the event. That's we're going to roll that stuff out. And you know, there's all kinds of info on all of our social media platforms.
Okay, all right, perfect. Andy, Carrie, thank you guys so much. Wire Road Brewing, come check them out.